In this video, I am going to fit a car audio system to this, my Nissan 300Zx twin turbo, for under £500. In the previous video, I've already fitted this edge unit. This is a flip-in, flip-out. It's got Apple CarPlay, it's got Android Auto, it's got a radio in it, it's got navigation, and it lets you talk to it as well. Hey Google, how can I help? So what I need to do now is upgrade the factory speakers. So I have brought these from Halfords. These are Vibe. They're basically a 6-inch mid-range speaker with a separate component tweeter. So in the box we have got this here, which is a crossover. So this wire here goes to the original wiring, and then on the back here you will notice it says T and W, that is tweeter and woofer. So obviously got an output for the 6-inch and an output for the tweeter. What we've got here is the little tweeter. These come with these little cups you can put them in as well. There's two different types. There's one what's flush and there's one here what's got like a little slope on it. And also what you get is you get this. So you can basically drill a hole in your door card or your dashboard and you can flush mount it. And then obviously we have got the 6-inch driver. However, there's a problem with this 6-inch driver. 6-inch across there on that one is 6-inch. 6-inch across here on this 6-inch speaker is 6.5 inches. So this speaker is not going to fit in that hole. But there's a solution to that, and it is called wood. So what I'm going to do, if we look at the driver's side here, all this metal frame here, which bolts up there, down there, there and there, that's just to hold the speaker in. And it's obviously got a hole in there, which is 6 inches for that speaker. Behind there, there is a big massive hole in the door frame, so there's plenty more room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off and I'm going to replicate it with wood and put a bigger hole in it. Now for the tweeters, what I could do is mount these on here, up here, or on the A-pillar here. You actually get some sticky kind of pads in the kit that you could do that. However, I have a suspicion that they will get warm in sunlight and they will probably fall off. Plus, to do that, the wire has got to go down here, through there, over to the crossover, and then the crossover is going to be here, feed that, and then go back through there to the standard wiring as well, which basically means the wires will come on the crossover ain't long enough. We're gonna have to get some speaker cable. It's gonna be a pain in the ball ache. But with the door card on, this here sort of follows around on the top of the door card. So I'm thinking I'm gonna flush mount them here in the door card, which on the door card will be basically there. Or I could go there. I might go there. This could take a while. So mostly fits, just won't go flush because on the metal one there's a kind of an upstand here for these cables to come through. Can't do that with wood. So what I need to do is just line that up where it's going to go, like so, and I need to cut out a relief, maybe slightly more, for the cables. So there you go. Just need to drill the holes now. So because this hole's recessed in there and that's like 5mm ply and not steel, I'm going to need a longer screw there because the original screw doesn't reach. Ideally I'm probably going to have to get some longer screws anyway because obviously they're not going in as far, but they do hold round there. So now for the hole. So what I did is I put the original over, I drew round it, and you're going to say, yeah, that is the wrong size hole. That is correct. What I have here is a cutout for the right size hole, and I know that I can't go any further this way and I can't go any further that way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this the furthest it can go down and the furthest it can go that direction, and then that's going to give me a position for the new hole. So now you can see the original hole and then the new hole. I've pre-drilled a hole there so we can get cheeky style in there, and we're going to cut that out. So, moment of truth. Yes, fits nice around the back too. So it comes with mounting hardware, it comes with little screws, also comes with these little slip-on brackets. However, they're not wide enough for the ply, so we're just going to go and screw straight into the plywood. So these can be mounted with and without the grill. I'm going to put it with the grill on for now for extra protection, but obviously if it doesn't fit behind the door card, which has also got a grill, then obviously we'll just fit it with no grill. So test fitted in the door, that fits. Obviously I've not bolted it, I've just put the one bolt in there. And what we got here is this crossover unit. So the original wire that's behind the speaker is going to come into the input of the crossover, that, and then on the back of here you've got woofer out, and then we've got tweeter out. Well, woofer out's obviously going to connect to that, but tweeter out wants to connect to the tweeter, which I'm going to be mounting kind of here, which will be here on the door card. So ideally I want to be putting this somewhere here, so I'm thinking I might actually put a hole in here and mount that in there, because that wire can then drop down there to that behind, and because there's like a kind of gap here, I could bring the other wire up here, just dangle it over there, so then that could connect to the tweeter on the door card when we put the door card on. That's the plan. So original plan was to drill a hole, well, put a hole in there for it, but I haven't got one of these big enough, and I'd have to do it with a jigsaw, and that would mean I'd have to take that out so I don't hit it with a jigsaw. So what I've decided to do instead, because it's behind the door card, you can't see it anyway, it came with these little sticky pads. So I've sticky padded it on there. That's the furthest up it can go, so that is connected down to there from the woofer out. This here will come out under there, that will be the tweeter out. That cable's not very long, however the tweeter has a little bit of cable on it as well, so that will take that about that far away, which hopefully will be enough to take it up to the top of the door card. And this wire here needs to link into the original wiring, which originally went to the speakers. So now that is wired into the original speaker harness. Yes, I'm going to leave it that long because it's going to make it easier to get it in and out. So now that's fitted in the door. In theory that should work, although we won't have any treble. So let's see. Door card's well, it's not on, it's just rested on. Probably fall off now. So if I pull the door to, it won't shut properly because the door card's not on properly. I could put it there, flush mount, it'll be pointing up. I think they'll be all right actually, to be honest. I mean, yeah, that's kind of there, but it's only on this side. Yeah, I think I might put it there. Although I do feel on the top might actually look better. Wow. No going back. Deed's done. That's going there. And this little geezer goes around the back on the bottom somehow. Well, it doesn't appear that I could fit that on the bottom because the material of the door card is too thick, so it won't catch. But that's reasonably tight in there. I've had to tape those because the covers on them don't cover all of the metal, and I don't want them, you know, touching each other. Yeah, so that clips in there. There is a screw what goes in here. What you have to do is put the window down, and there's a little clip you pull out and you put the screw in. And when you do that, you always drop the screw and it ends up inside the door. So I'm going to do that later. So, moment of truth, does it work? Yeah, bottom end and treble. And yeah, that looks quite good there as well. Oh, it sounds good. Definitely got more punch than the originals. Now I just got to repeat that on the other side. So we've got both sides in. We've got the lower end there, we've got the tweeter there, lower end down there, tweeter up there. Sounds so much better than the original. Still got the buzz, so it's obviously stereo related, but listen to the bass. But listen to this bass. These speakers are so much more responsive than that rubbish that I took out. So much more deeper bass, and we haven't even got a sub yet. So far this head unit, that was 75 quid off eBay. These speaker sets here, they're £55 from Halfords, but I got a £5 discount for signing up to the Halfords Motoring Club, again, with a different email address, so they are 50 quid. So that is £125 so far, and a bit of plywood was a tenner. So £135 so far. We've got edge unit, and we've got upgraded front speakers with component and lower range down there. So that's it for this video. Next video, I'm going to be installing a subwoofer. I'm going to use an amp for the subwoofer, but I'll possibly be using the amp for these as well. Or I might just leave them on the edge unit, we'll see. But for now, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.